Hi guys. So it's me, John Hypnoshark of
Hey
John
guys,
Hypnoshark.
It's definitely me, DylanJayFox. Where is he? We need him.
Anyways,
Get him. Get him now.
it's me, Shemp. You've seen me a couple times here on the marathon. I just did Uncharted 2 like a couple days ago, and I'm doing Spyro now, and I'm going to be doing Sonic later on. But you know, I'm kind of a variety guy. But you also know me by many names like John, and John. My specialty is getting people to donate as the Johns. So I'm happy to be here. I'm having a great time, but I'm supposed to race, but I guess it's just me. So where's Dylan?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the European Speedrunner Assembly. My name is DylanJayFox, better known as the greatest of all time. And ladies and gentlemen, the fast time is now. The fast time is for Spyro 3, 100 egg. Shemp, official, are you ready to get slapped?
What?
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 What? What? What? What? What? What? What?
I'll take that as a yes. All right.
So, would our lovely, lovely donation readers please let us know our colors?
Oh my goodness, guys, give me 1 second to sit down
didn't mean
after that,
rush.
please. Oh my
putting you on the
goodness.
spot.
Well, while you're doing that really quick, if you guys would like to pick up these shirts, you can go to speedrunstore.com and pick up these awesome, lovely Rise Above Alzheimer's shirts and support ESA and support the cause, folks. It is what it's all about. Please, please rise above Alzheimer's with us and pick up a shirt today. Also, make sure that when I beat this guy, he goes through a table. So get those donations in nice and quick.
Dude, you're so sweaty. Oh
Man,
my God.
it's warm.
It's insane.
Well, yeah,
tell me
we
it's
want to see
important.
you go through a table, mate.
What?
And also, I'm just saying, we do have your colors ready. So, we will have one of you will be the red color, and the other will be blue.
All right, so I know red's your color.
red.
I know you love red. We're going to rock, paper, scissors. On go. Ready?
Yep.
Rock, paper, scissors for red. All right, ready? Best of 2 out of 3. Ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper,
Oh, I'm getting ready now.
Bro, come on.
Okay, ready?
Hurry up. We're in a marathon. It's speed running.
Dude, hurry up.
Right. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right,
Oh, okay.
That's one of one.
Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ah!
I'll take
okay,
red.
I'll be blue.
All right. What's the color for red?
Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Dylan. Yeah. Can you just pretend to put it in?
Yeah, it's just.
Oh,
This is really good. Dude, I think I have the right one in.
Oh, you're so smart.
dude,
Hey!
All right.
Okay. So, crowd, do you guys want to count us down?
Yeah, from 10.
From 10. Ready?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Alrighty, let's go, guys. Woo!
I
Oh,
would
dude,
say good luck, but
I hate you.
I hate you.
I actually,
you.
okay, whoa, okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean that. I meant.
I actually despise you.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that. So, Spyro 300 Egg, it is the casual way to beat the game. The intended way to traverse through the game is to collect 100 eggs and fight the Sorceress final boss. However, there are other categories, but this one is Shemp's favorite.
I
I decided to race him.
Check this out. First try. Anyways, second try. Wait, hold on. All right, sorry. Third try. Sorry. Hold on. I'll explain what it is when I hit it for real this time. Just kidding. So that was Rhynoc proxy. So the main thing you're going to be focusing on in I almost said reignited. This is gross.
Reignited.
The thing you're going to be focusing on most in Spyro 3 are going to be proxies are going to be like the big trick that you're going to want to like see throughout the run and practice. Proxies are essentially How would you describe them? Oh, how would you describe them, Dylan?
Proxies are basically a forcible ejection of the game implies on Spyro. So to put it simply, Spyro, when he's in a place he's not supposed to be, the game has to put him somewhere. So typically it puts him in whatever direction of that object he's in, like whichever perspective of that object. If he's in like the forward plane of it, he'll be put forward. If he's upwards of it, like if he's like above it, it'll put him upwards. Ideally, I forgot I got that egg already. Disregard it, it's fine. Oh, it was a proxy. That's a good example.
Yeah, that's a good example.
Anyway, I'm talking to Zoe. You should talk to her too. I'm really into her. What do we think about Zoe?
Hey, Zoe, shout out.
Is that a swipe right, chat? Oh my God!
No!
I just soft like the console. I
have a chat. I have a chance.
I just soft like the console. I need to actually insta restart.
Do we need a restart?
I need to restart. I don't know if you do.
I'm going! I'm so good at this game!
That's insane. I actually got the proxy the right way, and I just went a little bit
I
right.
was just thinking that I was going to explain that was a soft lock if you proxy right by the chicken. And you did exactly what I was about to say. So there's a lot happening right now.
Are we keeping going or are we restarting? I don't know what's happening.
Just go?
Are we just going?
Just going? Dude, you're going to hit Icy Peak.
Okay.
You're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay. I'm not going to put the code back in because I don't know what the code is.
It's okay. I'll do it for you. Gentleman's agreement.
So upsetting. I actually can't believe I did that.
I'm surprised you did it. Like
I've never done it like that.
That's kind of hard to do. Like, you have to set that up to be like, guys, check this out.
If anyone can tell, like, bring up their phone up with a code, I'll put it in.
Wait, did you put on FDS?
I think so.
I hope so.
I think I did.
Quick, guys, get the timer, quick. Yay! Me, Hypno Shark, yes!
Okay, so now I'm fighting at a bit of a deficit, but that's fine. It's okay. We'll give him a head start.
He's gonna overcome. He's gonna overcome this. So
hopefully.
So let's explain again a lot of what's happening. So basically, if you're not familiar with Spyro at all, dude, first off, with Spyro, the main gimmick of the game is that you're going to be going through all of these hub worlds, and these hub worlds house a lot of portals, and the portals are your main levels. Now, the levels are where you're going to collect all of your, MacGuffins. So the gems are akin to like Sonic rings or Zelda's rubies and stuff like that. And then you have eggs, which are the main collectible of the game, which Dylan said you need to get the final boss. Well, not the final boss, but the boss at the very end, the Sorceress. Oh, yeah, sorry, red, sorry. Let me do it, you're so fun.
What?
You red? Dude, you're so...
What?
Okay, you've
I play
cuts
for
in.
you.
That's all.
Are you
No, I was going to put the code in.
Are you going to...
I was going to put... You immediately talked to Bianca.
Put the cutscene in.
No! Oh, my God.
I'm gonna mess with yours.
You know what? No.
Is this what we call cheating?
No, you didn't see that.
Is
You
this?
didn't see that.
Did we?
Wait. No, what? I don't know how to do that. I literally don't know how to play the game anymore. That's so bad. That's actually so bad. Yeah, how do I do it?
I don't know. It's crazy. I don't know why you did that. You know you can't play the game like that. That's crazy, dude.
I call that sabotage. I don't know about that.
Literally,
That's crazy.
I don't even know if I can, like... I'm insane! I'm the greatest of all time!
No way!
I'm the greatest of all time, baby!
Oh, my God.
I don't even... what are my visual cues? What am I supposed to do
Why would
anymore?
you do that? That's so insane, dude. You want me to turn it off for you? I know the code.
I would love you if you could, actually.
Would you? Would you? Do I have to do these 2 seeds again if I do it for you?
Hey, maybe. I mean,
that's
I'm
crazy.
just saying you maybe should. I had to restart the game. Listen, I'm at enough of a deficit.
I don't know. You wasted a lot. I feel like they were even now. And now you're just flat. That's on you.
But, oh my... All right.
I'll fix
listen,
it.
let me not crash again. Let me not soft lock the game.
You're insane!
That's actually a very optimal Sunny Villa, despite the fact that I'm on a flat Spyro. Please fix it. Thank you. I won't mess with you.
I'll fix it. I'll promise.
Can somebody else mess with him for me?
No.
No, come on. That's actually... Are you serious? Why do you know that? Why do you even know that?
Hey, so this is the end of level X. So basically... At the end of every level,
I literally, and I mean this, will not be able to play the game.
Give me the control. I'll fix it for real. I promise.
No, I'm not trusting you anymore.
I wouldn't trust you anymore after that.
That's the only two things you can do.
You've lost my trust.
Okay,
you've lost my trust.
Does someone else want to turn it off?
Anyone else know how to do this? No.
Someone want to do my run, please?
All right, please do it.
All right, so, okay, awesome.
Please fix it. I'm begging you.
For real, this
Thank you. If there, I continue. That
the
one.
genuine, why do you know this?
Like, why would you ever know that off the top of your head?
Listen, I'm kind of insane. You know, I'm kind of goated.
Like, you don't even know your girlfriend's birthday off the top of your head. Like, what's going on?
Listen, but I can tell her how to get big head mode.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
listen,
even cooler.
I don't know if that's PG. This is a PG stream, I think.
Brother.
Sometimes. Brother.
Flat mode.
Brother.
Brother. Brother.
Hey, brother.
We have not described anything about this
So
game
here's
yet.
Sun Seeds. This is a mini game in which you chase suns
That
that
you've
are
seen
seeds,
3 times now.
and and they go into like this. I press circle and it just straight up did not work. That's fucking. That's. I didn't say the word. Hey, I love you. I like your hat. That's a real. Dude, thanks.
Dude, that's a great hat.
Am I wearing a hat still? No, it's fine. Keep
I love your hat.
At least
You're
for right
bald.
now.
There's nothing there. So, you know, Dylan, me and you take a breather.
How about-
we have
how
some
about
donations.
Yeah, let's do some
Let's
donations
do some
for a
donations.
second.
Wow, you're letting me speak?
I know,
That's crazy,
I'm the better
man.
hypno shark, I promise.
I don't know about that, buddy.
What
We have
do you want? Okay.
John, I don't know. We're going to have to see. John Hypno Shark. Who's the better Hypno Shark? We'll find out. We have $10 from Fusion Synth with the message,
You better go for
Dylan,
world bypass.
may the power of Genghis Khan flow through you, my God.
Yeah!
Dude, Genghis Khan.
Let's go!
Shout out to Genghis Khan. We have $10 from Haku with the message, both John Hypno Shark and Pinot Shark on the same stream. Sorry, Pinot Shark. Contributed to the body slam through a table target.
Oh my God.
And we have $50 from AJ Frost at 9101, #1 DylanJayFox supporter. With the message, they say all men are created equal. But you look at Wimp Official and you look at Dylan J Goat, and you can see that that statement is not true.
Exactly.
Champ is a genetic freak and not normal, and that spells disaster for you at hostility at the hotel tonight.
One more time,
Chef.
run back.
And that
Oh.
math truly does spell disaster for you. I'm just letting you know that ahead of time.
That's crazy. You remember that message that you saw earlier? That's crazy.
It was weird.
It
Anyway, you can
was
continue, Chloe.
weird.
I apologize for cutting you off.
No, you're good. You're
Wanted
good.
to ad lib a little bit there.
Oh, that was also contributed to the body slam for a table target.
Oh,
So
wow.
one of you's gonna have fun.
Gulp.
And the other
Go
one's gonna have even more fun.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We're gonna play Tetris.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, baby, we're playing Tetris.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, sweetie.
Come on.
Any more donations if you want to
Well,
before I describe all
I
this?
was about to ask. Am I good to keep going? I have a $5 donation from Free Shemp with the message, could you guys tie? No reason whatsoever, lol. Please, I beg. And I don't know why Free sort of said that, but they did contribute that towards the body slam through a table.
Oh, you're a fan.
Okay.
I see.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. We do also have $46 from Announce with the message Dragons and Tables. What more could he possibly want?
Bro, my favorite combo.
And that was contributed to the, well, they redeemed the I'm John Speedrun shirt. with that.
Yeah!
And they also contributed it to the Body Slam through a
Yo, shout out.
target.
Get a shout out for John Speedrun.
Shout out to John Speedrun, I guess. I don't know. Who's John Speedrun? Care to explain?
Yeah, so this is Sheila, by the way.
Very nice.
So the main thing with Spyro 3 is that they introduced other playable characters. So besides Spyro, we get to play as Sparks now, and we also get to play as 4 different characters. So five.
6.
What? Stop saying words.
You actually play as 6 because you get Sparks and Hunter as well.
You don't get Hunter in 3.
You do. You control them in like the
Oh,
in
you
the little
don't-
saucer. You get them.
Okay, you get 5. Okay,
You get 6. You get Sparks still too.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, listen. I know more about Spyro 3 than you. I'm just saying.
Sheila is a kangaroo. Then there's Sergeant Bird,
is a
a flying. You know, you go ahead. That's fine.
No, I'm just.
No, that's cool. No, that's
No,
cool.
just,
No,
what's wrong?
no. You're so awesome and
Oh,
smart and
you want
hot.
a
It's
kiss?
fine. It's fine. I get it.
Want a
It's
little
whatever.
kiss? Like, what-
Want a little kiss?
little kiss?
Just want a little kiss real fast. You'll make it better.
A little smooch, a little kiss, baby.
And then there's Sergeant Bird, a flying penguin.
Yep.
The worst
Really
one to
interesting how
control.
he flies, by the way.
Really interesting how he flies.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a penguin. I don't know how those do that.
And then there's Bentley, my goat. I love Bentley. And then there's
He's not a
Agent 9, which we're gonna see once. I think, yeah, once, yeah. Unless you want to be insane and go to
maybe.
Dynamines and do the auto scroller.
I mean, that's.
How are you at? It's fine.
I mean,
It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
It's fine.
You,
Maybe if you didn't have me fixing all your mistakes.
and maybe
crazy.
what
Dude,
mistake
that's
did
crazy.
I make? Huh?
Dude, you were
Huh?
flat, and then you're huge, and then like
What's wrong with being flat, man?
dude, you're
Huh?
like you weren't red. You love red, but you weren't red. That was insane.
There's a lot of love out there for Hank Hill, and he's flat. I don't know why we can't have more love for me when I'm flat.
But you're not Hank Hill. Like we've established this.
Well, I'm the king of this hill because I'm gonna knock you off it, brother. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
We're level.
Yeah, and you're stupid.
Shut up.
Shut up. Give me that A.
All right, check this out. War proxy.
So
Just kidding.
here,
So,
in the case of the level that Shemp is in, you saw him not attempt more proxy. That is because he's bad. And but it's actually an ironically rather hard trick. Therefore, we try to gem to 300 gems in case, especially in a resetless format here. That's why you're seeing me kind of fumble around trying to collect gems. I'm not used to doing resets of this category. I will simply reset to board instead. But ideally, you get to 300. That way, you can access a little side area that you have to pay the NPC Moneybags to normally get into, which Shemp will be doing here in just a moment. Once again, because he stinks and he didn't do poor proxy. Notably, very smelly. I genuinely, I might need like a face mask while I'm up here.
yeah, I'm having a great time. I don't know about you.
I was having a great time, and then you were here.
Bro, sorry, you might cut out. What?
I love you.
Oh, thanks, man.
Oh, I love you.
I love you.
Yeah. All right.
So there's two ways to get into this mini portal early. So there are mini portals in this game. So basically the way it works is every other like level will have this mini portal that has one of these animal characters that you play as just for a little bit to give you like a little taste of how they control it.
Woo!
Oh, hey!
I said it before the run. I was gonna collect the gems and then hit boar anyway, because that's just how this game works. Yeah.
You're different.
I'm just built different. You know me.
I mean, that's a good way to put it. So there are two ways. You just saw both ways. So the fun thing about 100 Egg is that there are so many different ways that you can optimize this route to your liking, to what you're comfortable with. The route I started with initially when I started doing 100 Egg is almost completely different. Like there are a bunch of eggs I had to swap out. A lot of them I learned from like people in the community, my girlfriend actually being one of them, telling me to replace one of the eggs, which I had no idea. But it saved me like a bunch of time. But if you're wanting to get into Spyro speedrunning and you're a little unsure, I like 100 Egg a lot because, again, you can get the eggs that you're comfortable with. And if you're not comfortable getting the optimal eggs, just get the ones you know you can get and then swap them in later. Wait, what'd you go in again?
This is starting. I have
bad.
to do the level in reverse order of how you did it.
That's right.
So
you went into Egg Thief first.
Yep. The way it works for me is I have to get the egg thieves, then I have to get Search and Bird at the end of level, and then grab the extra egg on the little cliff side.
Now, with all of the hub worlds, the way they work is that you go into each level, you help the inhabitants with whatever problem they're having, and then they gift you, eggs, and you collect eggs along the way. And you need to help all of them in order to progress to the next hub world, because they'll give you like a little machine to progress to the next part. But in order to do that, you need to make sure you collect enough eggs to open their portals in order to help them. So the game will incentivize you to make sure that you are picking up as many eggs as possible and also looking around any like nooks and crannies to get anything, because they are just kind of hidden everywhere.
Did I get that egg? I've never done that intentionally or unintentionally in my life. That's not... I've never done that in my life, is what I mean.
I was waiting for somebody to go like, sure.
Interesting.
Yeah, whatever. You got it, yeah.
Yeah, sure, you got it. I mean, if I didn't, then we're in not dire straits, but considering the deficit I started at, 2.5 minutes, for existing apparently,
just
and for accidentally getting a proxy and playing the game, I guess. I don't know what else to call it.
Just for breathing. The game was like, no.
I probably deserve it.
So, I mean, probably. You want to explain the differences between the, you're playing on 1.0 and I'm playing on 1.1.
Yeah, so some of the primary differences are there is a cutscene missing from Spyro Year of the Dragon 1.0. It is the inaugural release of the game. There are 1.1 discs that are black label, as we call them, or like original release, not just greatest hits. Though the only time you can get a 1.0 is if it is a black label. So if you're ever looking to play this game on definitely real discs, which nobody ever would play on a fake disc ever, right, guys?
No, not at all, yeah.
No, nobody plays on fake discs, right? Nobody does.
No, not at all.
We would never do that. Nobody ever in the history of man would ever do that. You wouldn't steal a car, would you? Or download a car.
You wouldn't
Sorry.
download a car.
I messed up the line. I messed it up. Anyway,
So
here's a
funny.
cool proxy. Never mind. Here's a cool proxy.
So
I actually got a little one. That's fine.
I also want to explain, I'm in a scary zone right now because with this little minigame with Sheila, this this section is just prone to crashing.
Please don't crash.
I'm really hoping I don't crash. There is like a a quick way you can do it without talking to the NPCs like I did. You can go over the mountain, but that makes it more prone to crashing. So I'm sure that there's an explanation for it, but I'm going to play the game.
Nah.
Dylan, you want to explain it?
Anyway, further on 1.0 versus 1.1, another thing about 1.0 that gets understated is that the text speed actually is a little bit messed up. So like when you're skipping dialogue on 1.0, you really need to mash a lot more than on 1.1. It just goes significantly faster, which is actually one of the ways Shemp saves time on me throughout this run because, again, I'm on 1.0, he's on 1.1.
Oh, wait, I actually need that.
But I save it back via not having a cutscene, which also can lead to a lack thereof things that are called cutscene crashes, which basically sometimes the game will just pause on a cutscene and then it can lose you upwards of like 10, maybe 15 seconds depending on how quickly you respond to it. They're really annoying.
And
anyway, I didn't crash. I just didn't want to acknowledge the idea of it crashing. That's why I ignored your question completely. Yeah, I appreciate the applause for me not crashing a second time this run. I really do appreciate it. I need the confidence right now.
So you guys may have seen me like veer off to get like a little animal to feed my little friend here, Sparks. That was to do one cycle Bluto, which I'm just not doing because, okay, well, never mind.
That's actually really good.
That's insane. I was literally like a frame behind where the box spawned. That's insane. So you'll get to see me do it again. But the intent is to do a one-cycle Bluto, which is the name of this mini-boss. And you go in this like little specific pattern to grab these little ammunition boxes. And the idea is to stay where this guy is, so you can stay there wherever it respawns. However, I just missed one. I don't think it matters, but I'm going to stay here and just mash circle. And if I die a second time, that's insane. That's awesome. Okay, I guess he just broke it. Unlucky. So let me just go ahead and finish him off real fast. There we go. So imagine I did that in one shot. So can I get a round of applause for how cool I am?
You're pretty cool, dude.
I'm kind of insane.
Dude, you're really cool and really handsome and
dude,
bodacious and attractive. And you kind of look like John Hypnoshark a little bit. Did I ever tell you that?
No, I get that a lot, specifically during this event. I don't know why.
Kind of look like a horse, too.
I hate that. Oh, okay. Well.
All right.
You know what else would be really cool?
Some donations.
Some donations, indeed.
I love donations.
I have $4 from G.A. Kitsune with the message, "Hey all, just your fox swinging by again. Big up both Dylan and Shemp, and this dono goes to Genga." Wait, is that over already? Much love, guys, and to the rest of you, give yourselves a round of applause.
Yeah!
And that was contributed to the most important target of body slamming through a table. We have $10 from Incognito Puppet, which simply reads, "Smiley face," which was also contributed to body slamming through a table. And we have $10 from Delty with the message, "Whilst I don't condone violence, I do find the idea of someone being sent through a table oddly hilarious." You'll never guess which incentive that went towards.
Me too.
So I am actually just going to check how far we are away from that. And oh dear, we are only $150 away from that. So I hope one of you is getting a bit nervous right now. Put it that way.
Yeah, I wonder who's behind right now. I wonder who's in second place as far as the time is going.
Insane.
Right
That's crazy. That's crazy.
What do you think about that?
So about those colors, is that still going on or is that already set in stone? I think that was still like real time though.
Oh, and also, by the way, actually, just to mention this, I don't want to cut you off.
Go on.
We do have a secondary target that will go up if we hit the table. So please hit that sooner than later because that second target is also rather attractive, I think, for a lot of folks. So please, 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 please get your donations. It's ASAP Rocky, if you will. And let's see what we can do for the wonderful Alzheimer's Fondant Charity Foundation.
So we're both going into Buzz. Buzz is the first boss out of technically like what, 5, 6? Like main bosses, not mini bosses.
Of the bosses we fight, I believe 5.
Okay. And there's a little manip you do here with Buzz where you just kind of put him in the lava. He jumps back and he's supposed to chase you, but if you just kind of turn the camera when he gets out, he just kind of stops and thinks. And then you get to do it again. So that's the whole boss. You just kind of chill here and just wait for him to stop doing it. With my luck, a lot of the time, he'll just go right up on me and then just spawn fire, and then I'll have to do the whole thing again, so that's cool.
Yeah, it's not going to happen, don't worry.
You jinxed it. Like, you did that on purpose.
No, it's just not going to
You did that with malicious intent.
You're fine.
You're fine.
You're fine. Look.
I swear to God, dude. I swear to
You want
God.
a kiss or something? Like, you're really acting bodacious right now.
You're acting bodacious is insane. Upside down. Okay.
What's the word they use during that? During the thing we've been saying all week that I definitely can't say on ESA?
Oh, you know. Of course.
Quick, could you say it for me?
Quick, into the mic, please.
You're looking Keep acting like that and put a.
No, but you keep moving like that.
Move like that. You're looking.
You're looking. I'm gonna hold your hand. Anyways, everyone's tuned out.
Everyone. No, nobody's awake.
It is an empty crowd behind us.
Ugh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, after this run, I think I'm gonna have a beer. 2 beers. 3 beers. 4 beers. 5 beers. 6 beers. 7 beers. 8 beers. And a Bloody Mary.
Anyway, so Spyro
Anyway,
3.
Bridgewood is hard.
Can you tell this is a very like ADHD run? This is awesome. Yeah.
Very nice bridge swim.
I thought you were like, shout out ADHD.
LAGG, yeah, let's go, baby. Woo.
Yeah.
My headset was falling off.
Ah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, that's bad.
It's okay, you'll
Oh,
get
hello.
Back up here. You got this.
I heard Sonic.
Just lock in.
You did hear Sonic.
Hi, Sonic.
Hi, Sonic. We have got a $100 donation
Ooh, all right.
from Grinaldo with a message. This double run looks like a showcase of televisions at the hardware store.
Kind of, actually. That's a good point. It's a very, yeah.
Can ESA just demo our run to demo the event? Nice. So, where are you going into?
I'm just going to Sergeant Bird, brother.
Oh, dude, that's crazy. Anyways, so
Now you got
we
the
both
clock
went into the second hub world, which is Midday Garden, and this is just another set of portals. And right now, what I'm doing is I'm breaking these in a specific order, because whenever you break all 4, it spawns an egg. But what we do is we do the swim in air glitch, which you just saw me do, and we break this egg here. That way, we can get into the next portal faster, which is going to be right here. So the way we get into Sergeant Bird is we just kind of chill here first. We're going to go under the map, and there's an you saw me do this with Sheila, but there's an invisible trigger here. Hopefully, nice. So that's actually really easy to miss, because with Sheila, there was a visual cue. With Sergeant Bird, for whatever reason, there isn't. So you kind of have to just kind of feel. And you're going to see us both play as Sergeant Bird, and the optimal way to play him is to hold the shoulder buttons, like L1 and R1, because when you do that, if you hold just one of them, like L1 or R1, he'll strafe like to the left or the right. But if you hold both of them, for some reason, it makes him move a little bit faster in the air, and it's a little awkward to control. But this is just the best way. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. I guess I'm not hitting those guys. The intent was to hit those guys on the right, both of them, so that way I don't get hit. I risk getting hit, because I have to grab both of these little anvils and drop them on a pressure plate to open the door. So it's a very short level, but it can become a very long level depending on how bad you play. Which, knowing me, never happens. You know, I'm like a Sergeant Bird main dude.
You look like a Sergeant Bird, man.
You look like shut up.
I'm just saying, man. You kind of look like one. Like, you know what I mean?
You smell like one.
Like he's kind of like the goat.
He's kind of the goat. Oh, dude, I look like a goat. That's awesome.
Like not like as in like me goat, but like as in like you ever see like a mountain goat? You're living like that.
The one that screams and his hair
Yeah,
is gross
yeah,
and
yeah.
ugly. Yeah, that
Like,
one.
No. Like you're, like the cute kind.
You know, the one that's so ugly it's cute type.
Yeah,
thing.
like the kind that's losing this race.
Oh,
Kind.
dude, that's kind of ugly.
I love you.
Dude, watch your back.
What?
What?
Anyway, there's another proxy for you folks at home. I'm going to ego strat this completely. I'm going to ad-lib my egg route, because originally I was going to do a different egg. However, I am instead going to opt to do a later egg because of the thing I just hit. Actually, no, I'm not. I lied to you.
You have music going, right?
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 I do, yeah.
You do, okay. I was like, it's oddly quiet for one of us having music.
All right, anyway, I'm utilizing some interesting platforming and flop jumps here, basically to flop in Spyro. If you're charging towards like a surface and you continue holding the forward button while also letting go of the square button, it can allow you to basically flop onto a surface, giving you a little bit of extra height, while also just kind of making the overall speed of it very, very quick and slick.
Am I good to just step in here for a second?
Yeah, of
course.
Because we have just hit $25,000.
Hey!
And I will read the donation that did it. We had a $170 donation from Toby Guksu with the message 25K hype.
Hype! Hype! Hype!
Also, swap hands when that was contributed to the Where's Waldo hard mold upgrade. We had a $25 donation from Broodlie with the donor message, shoutouts to my childhood hero, John Hypnoshark.
Shout out.
And we had $5 from Lumi Laura, which says, where's Dylan? He's gone. I found him.
He's gone.
Hi, Laura.
He's back.
He's gone. I look over, he's just gone. Like, there's no one there.
He was never here to begin with.
How did I beat Sleepyhead first?
Because I'm doing it last. I did all of the other eggs on level
I
first
see.
because I hit a croc proxy. I didn't actually know exactly what to do with the height that I had, so I instead opted just to run over here manually afterwards and do a little bit of creative platforming to get in.
Because I'm so smart and creative and awesome.
Honestly,
so
not
hard.
really. I definitely did it like the least efficient way possible. That's all right.
This is also a good showcase of like two different like experiences with, I guess, not just this category, but speedrunning in general. Because I'm primarily going for a rather safe route, whereas Dylan goes for more of the, the major tricks, any sort of proxies, any sort of, I don't want to say advanced trick, but they are advanced tricks. So you can look at both streams and then see which way, caters to you more. Do you want to play the game and not have to worry about trying to get launched 50 miles into the sky? Or do you want to, become the Rocket Man himself?
Yeah.
DylanJayFox.
Hey, they don't call me.
They don't call you, no.
They don't call
Unfortunate. I should call her.
me. I really should.
So now we're both going into, oh no, you're in Bamboo Terrace now. Let's see if you get the Boulder Proxy. This is a fun one. This one's also really easy if you want to practice proxies. Oh. Oh, hey!
That's a big one too.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a really good one.
That's a big girthy boulder.
Okay, well,
No, it's really genuinely a large boulder. What's
So-
wrong with that?
I'm going to go for it now. I'm not going to hit the panda because I feel bad.
Yeah, you don't want to hurt him. He's a nice guy.
Hey! So that wasn't as high, but it was really fast. So both are good. And if you don't get that proxy, it's fine. You just do the level normally. Like you just go around over there on the right, and then you get the egg that I just got, and then come down here and get this egg. And I'm going to explain the tricks that I'm going to be doing because Dylan already did them. But in case you want to know like how some of these work, typically you're supposed to help these pandas and then bring the bridge down. But you can also just do this.
Yep.
And then just get out of there. Now that is a little bit more tricky because that guy that I just killed, he is more prone to hitting you. And then you have to do it again, which loses you time. And this swim in the air is insanely easy. Now this egg right here that's hidden under the bridge, this is actually the egg thief of the level. He appears whenever we get to the final part, which is right here. Because after we talk to this guy, the bridge opens up for the entire level, which spawns an egg thief, and you have to chase him around the level. But since we did that early, it just doesn't spawn. Actually, if you look in the top left, when this cutscene happens, that shadow is actually the thief. That's where he's supposed to be, but he just never shows up. But if you touch the bridge, like if you just go under or touch the bridge at all where the egg I just got was, you'll soft lock. Like Spyro will just stop.
Yes.
I don't know why that happens. I'm sure all of the goats of the Spyro community, shout out, know why that happens.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a weird thing. There's a lot of this game, in my opinion, especially at a beginner level, is learning how not to end the run prematurely, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like learning your way around all of the crashes. A big reason why I was not a fan of this category, especially in the beginning, is because I didn't know my way around all the crashes. Now I'd simply play the game, crash ad nauseum, and then be really, really sad. Because I've been like, oh, I'm going to play Spyro 3, I'm so excited.
I love Spyro 3.
I love Spyro 3.
It's my favorite.
This is my favorite. And I would just crash, and it would be very, very upsetting. However, fortunately, once you spend enough time with any game, you learn your way around it just enough, and you ideally don't crash that often. However, that being said, do not look at the start of this race. Thank you.
Oh my, I heard that. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, this is my favorite song. Turn your
Everyone turn
volume
it up. It's a funny bit right now.
Please,
turn it up.
Please, is the funniest
crank
part
it up.
of this game.
Guys.
Every Spyro 3 runner ever makes this bit.
All right,
and
guys.
I swear to God, it's funny
turn up.
every
Oh
time.
my, oh God.
I promise.
That hurt me, dude. Oh my God.
Dude, what'd you say?
What? Sorry. What? Can I get a word? Sorry to shout out to the ESA speakers for not blowing up. We are in a cult, actually. Like that.
Yeah.
That is. Yeah. We're not. You're
What?
You're not helping. Stop. You're not helping. All right. So Dylan, you want to explain the funny thing you're going to be doing right now?
So Icy Peak is one of the most challenging levels, in my opinion,
My kryptonite.
for a beginner in this category. There is one jump in particular that ends up I would say, I don't want to say ending every run or ending a lot of runs, but it definitely is an inhibiting point. It is coming up right here. I'm going to be a little bit quiet to lock in for it.
If you get it, I won't go for it.
And I hit
There it is. Dang,
nice.
first try. I wasn't even paying attention to my thing. Whoa,
It
dude.
is immeasurably precise. It's one of those things where you really need to focus on your jump timing when you open your glide.
I'll try one.
But if you practice it enough, you can absolutely make it into something very consistent. However, even top runners mess
that's
it
it.
up.
Yeah.
So if you do miss it, as Shemp just did, unfortunately, just kidding, this guy stinks.
This guy's stupid and ugly.
If you do end up I love you. If you do end up missing it, it is one of those things where it's completely understandable. Even Jeremy Thompson, absent friend, top level runners of any percent.
Oh my God, I forgot to jump.
Dak, even other
Uh-oh.
runners, I have seen miss dozens and dozens of time in runs. Not to call them out. It's just one of those tricks that like it's super understandable to miss it if even the best runners are missing it.
I'm going to go for one back. So there's a couple of backup strats. So I'm going to go for one. And if I don't get it the first time, I'm just going to move on. But the little crystal thing behind me, I'm going to kill that guy for fun. So you're going to try to kind of, what's the word? I guess just kind of feel for this glide.
Very nice.
Oh, that was bad.
That Maynard jump that I just did there is genuinely the second most precise jump I think in this entire game. It is so hard.
Yeah, so I turned a little early on that one. I'll go one more time. One more time.
Come on, Shemp, you got this.
Nah, yeah, that's not happening. Oh well. So you're supposed to go up there and jump on that and be really cool and awesome. I'm actually gonna do the cannon trick here to get this egg early, because usually,
Very nice.
dude, that's so hard. That is like the hardest trick in the game right now. Dude,
Dude, the hardest trick in the game?
dude, yeah, I know, right? I'm kind of insane with that.
Dude.
That's like really easy.
Dude.
But don't tell him it's really easy. But yeah, you know.
No, it's really hard. Listen, gas
Yeah.
it up.
It's so hard. Yeah, no. So
Gas it up right now. Tell
Hello,
everyone
Spyro?
what you're about right now. Let me see your war face. Nice.
Yes. God, I'm so good at this.
God, he's so handsome. I keep looking at him up there. It's kind of distracting.
My man said, "Hee hee."
God, look at this guy.
What'd your guy say?
Yeah.
Imagine Spyro 3 NPC. Hey, nothing else.
What's up?
Hi.
Hey, baby.
So here's another strat we go for these two egg thieves. So the first one, you're supposed to chase these guys around one at a time, but you can actually just jump here and get him early. And then the next one, it's gonna be really funny. So listen closely. It's a really hard to hear audio cue. Anyways, for some reason, whenever you turn the camera, or when you let go of the camera, you do something around there. He just infinitely respawns there, and it's really loud and funny. Oh, I almost, ooh.
That's insane. He shot into the rock before it even landed, and then it exploded like 3 seconds after it hit it. That's awesome.
Dude, I love that for you.
Whatever.
So
it is what it is.
the egg I just got was supposed to be the last egg, but since I couldn't get that super cool Icy Peak jump or the one of two backup strats, I'm just going to have to do it the intended way, which is come up here, do the whirly gig, and then go over here and get this guy, and that is the final egg for this backup route. And again, this is a beginner. This is turning into more of a beginner route. So if you're worried about messing up too much, dude, you've seen this. Like, if I can do it, you can do it. It's very, very, very beginner friendly, I would argue, because you can customize it to your ability, and I love that. Now we're going to Spike. Spike is...
Also, just to mention about the beginner thing.
Oh, yeah?
Fady180, who's a avid Spyro 3 runner, has an awesome beginner tutorial for 100 egg if you'd like to check it out.
Oh, yes.
However, before you continue with whatever your point is, Chloe, if you could.
Oh, yes, yes.
I'd like to open the floor to you for any donations or mentions.
We do have some money. We have a $1 donation from Mortem with the message, yes, my favorite Spyro runners, Shemp and DylanJayFox. We have $5 from Slim Jim with the message, one of you is going through a table. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
That's bad.
Because Stone Cold said so.
We have $50 from Roasted with the message, love what you guys are doing, thanks to all of you in the front and especially behind the cameras. Also, can't wait for the table smash. They redeemed the ESA Drippy Gooseback shirt with that, and they did contribute that towards body slamming through a table. And finally, we have $5 from Kieran SR with the message, within the first 5 minutes of the run, there was a crash, a sabotage, and a swear word. Just need an angry old bullman, and it's like my family reunion. Good luck to both of you.
He's behind us.
And thank you very much. I am actually just going to quickly check where we are in that target. So
No, it's okay.
Oh, are
That's
you
okay.
sure?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Are you sure?
I think you should, Chloe.
No, no, it's cool.
I
think
think it might just be about time to
I
take,
think
take,
I
take a
should.
gander.
Yeah, we are $43 away. $43
Oh, goodness.
away from body slam
Oh, it
through a
sounds like
table.
we should get those $43 in as soon as possible.
I agree, man.
like the idea.
I like that idea.
Yeah. And hopefully
That
we
was
can.
so scary.
Once again, if we hit that donation incentive, we do have a secondary incentive coming up immediately afterwards, which you guys are also definitely going to want to see. So please, please, please get those donations in as soon as possible, and we will load that up literally as soon as those $43 come through.
It's really fun, like genuinely. I really like the next target goal, but unfortunately we have to beat the first one. So do with that what you will.
Yeah, he doesn't like the first one as much for some reason.
That's crazy. I don't know why.
What's
That's
wrong?
crazy. Anyways,
Come on, baby.
we're going to
Want kiss?
my. Want to kiss?
Oh, you want a little?
So I'm gonna try to go for swag frog. Hold on. Frog swag. Black frog. I'm so crazy, dude. I'm insane.
All right, so the side area I'm in now requires some semi-precise movement. I'm going to play it a bit safe here, just because I don't really like doing it without the additional gun. I'm going to kill these enemies in this room first and take it a bit slower, specifically because you can shoot up here for a little skill point.
Oh wait, are you gonna
and
be doing?
it'll give you a gun.
Are you doing the trick?
The trick. What do you mean?
Yeah, what you're doing now? The slippy slidey? Yeah.
Yep. So right now I'm doing a technique called zigzagging. It honestly off camera because you can't see my controller probably. It looks like a certain gesture I might be performing. I promise it's not that.
Clapping,
It's simply me mashing the R1 and L1 buttons in something of a rhythmic fashion to basically overhype the speed here on age 9, or overload the speed rather, I should say, not overhype. The only thing that's overhyped is Shemp official in this race.
What?
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 What are you saying?
You know, I'm just living, laughing, loving, brother. Anyway, so we get this first egg here, and then, oh no, there's like a little guy who gets strapped to a rocket, and we kind of have to go back and help him. So I don't really want to, personally.
Kind of stinks.
But he gives us an egg, and I kind of need those to win. Ideally, I need 100 of them, if you can't tell by the name of the category on screen here. But we're going to go ahead and continue on our merry way.
Hello,
Once
folks.
again, trying to best utilize this movement.
I am sorry to interrupt, but we have some, well, good news for us and good news for the audience and bad news for one of you.
Crazy.
Because
I
our
wonder.
body slam through a table incentive has been met.
Go, baby!
And if you don't mind, I'm just going to get a couple of quick donations
go
out the
ahead.
way. We have
Absolutely.
$10 from The Undertaker with the donor message, whoever loses this race will rest in peace. Very fitting considering we've just met the incentive. And we have $10 from, I don't know who this is. It might be related to someone like sitting next to me, but I don't particularly know. $10 from Kixie XOX with the message, body slam. And I don't really need to say what that went towards, do I?
If it makes you feel better, I mean.
You can listen. You have enough time for a couple more, I believe, here. I think me and Shemp are both fumbling around in the same
Sorry,
area
I was trying to
as
go for
well.
Agent Spyro.
That's perfect. Thank you very much. I have $4 from Mari Bino with the message, where is the option to let freeze go through a table?
I wonder where it is.
That's crazy.
P.S. Lozzie, you're amazing. Love you. And we have
Amen.
$1 from Igon with the message, guys, I'm at Jagged Peak. We also have $20 from Poor Annie with the donor message, yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah. And we have $50 from Mio with the message, 9 beers, Dylan. 9 beers.
9 beers!
And a Bloody Mary.
And
What?
they redeemed a ESA Summer 2025 event shirt with that, and that also went towards body slamming through a table.
Y'all gotta chill.
All right, so here I'm going for a little thing called Ghost Boost. Unfortunately, I pushed him a little bit too far to the right. The idea is the hitbox of those enemies, after you flame them, they can push you up slightly, you get to the end of level, do a death abuse, and then teleport to the end of level. It saves about, give or take, 6 seconds, but unfortunately, me missing it means we're not saving 6 seconds. Champ, please do not perish inside of Agent 9, my sweet little babushka, if you will. That means grandma, never mind.
Oh
You're not
god,
my
oh god, oh god, whoa! Whoa, god! Oh no! Whoa! Oh my god, okay. That can actually kill you.
Yeah, you can die in that cutscene, and it can end your run. Don't ask me how I know, and don't watch my 12-hour VOD of me playing 100 egg to find out. Don't watch it.
Oh my God.
Also, by the way, just to shout us out, please follow Shemp Official on all socials, and also follow DylanJayFox on all socials. Mainly Shemp. He's kind of talented. I'm here.
And that's all I could ask for.
And I think you guys should follow us if you guys want to see some awesome Spyro action, sometimes some Sonic action as well. Just a quick shout out. And also, we have a couple more donations coming through. Chloe, fire away.
We do indeed, but I also wanted to, first of all, because you guys had a bit of an idea.
Yeah.
You cooked something, so would you like to explain that for me?
Oh. Do you want?
1 second.
Yeah, you want to explain that?
1 second. Because I was about to, well, actually, no, explain that first.
Okay. So the idea was after the first target, we would have another target where me and Dylan would have another small little competition. Now, if you're familiar with Spyro 3, you'll probably think this is pretty cool. We are going to be going to, if we meet it, we're going to be going to Enchanted Towers and doing a one-on-one skate competition to see who gets the most points. And Dylan told me, and I quote, I don't know how to do the tricks. So that's awesome for me. But go on.
That is awesome. And fitting, because we just had a $100 donation from I Don't Know Maniac.
Woo!
The message, shout outs to the PlayStation Nation for being so welcoming.
Woo!
And in one donation, that was the skate minigame. It was barely open for like a minute. And it got met instantly.
Hey guys, anyways, we got it done.
Anyway, we'll do another donation incentive to do the other skateboarding track.
I mean, hello, fundraising.
Okay, so what I just did there, for anyone who doesn't know, there is an out-of-bounds to get into the Bentley area. There's like an out-of-bounds portal, similar to the other portals we've gone out-of-bounds for. I missed the ability of Zombie, which Shemp is now actually utilizing. So I instead have opted to do this in a bit of a any percent-ish way. Which instead of what Shemp is doing involves me, just kind of gliding. I went into Honey Speedway.
No!
Very bad.
Yay!
So anyway.
Wait, guys, pray for me. Hopefully I get into Bentley.
Which challenge would I like to play? I like to exit level. Shemp, please go into Honey Speedway for me.
Why?
No, you like Honey. You want to race the bumblebees.
I love Honey.
You want to race the bumblebees?
I want to race some bumblebees, brother. You're so right. You're so right.
bumblebees.
I want some bumblebees.
Bumblebees?
Want some bumblebees?
Bubblegum?
Bumblebees?
Okay, and Shemp is into Bentley. So this now puts me at a pretty significant deficit because I have to get into Bentley anyway.
If this keeps up, I know someone behind us is very happy. And I'm very happy for them. So to explain Zombie a little bit, so what I did was I paused on the exact...
Now into Bentley as well.
There you go. Hey, nice. So I paused on the exact same frame that Spyro would have died because I didn't have Sparks. And for anyone who doesn't know, Sparks is our health. And when you do that, What? Oh.
Distracting you. I'm using the chat.
Shut up.
I'm using my...
That's insane.
Shemp into Bentley.
Anyways.
What?
Whenever you pause in the exact same frame, the game registers that you took the hit because your controller vibrates, but you are paused, and you can still do whatever you want to in the pause menu. So when you exit level, the game registers that you're dead, but it locks you into the state that Spyro is in. So whenever we exit Fireworks Factory, we're immediately in the swim state, so that means we are permanently in the swim state until we either die or... That's really it. Actually, you have to lose a life in order to reset Zombie. And when you're in Zombie, you can't interact with really anything that changes your state. So like power-ups or getting fodder. No, you can pause.
No, you can't.
Okay, you can't pause.
You can't pause in Zombie. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Because I tried to cheat a lot in 8% when I first started and put in the 99 lives code the way I can finish runs, and it just doesn't let you. It's very sad.
You try to cheat on a cheat.
By the way, Bradley, that's what I was talking about earlier. I did that exact same thing earlier. I didn't know you could just jump straight up onto the gong area.
Oh, yeah. I knew you could do that. I'm just bad at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah. Sorry.
Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, while we have a brief respite between the donations, between the run, I do just want to take a moment and just shout out ESA, or the European Speedrun Assembly, and also all of the wonderful men, women, they, and thems who put on this wonderful event every single year. It is truly a treat to be a part of, and thank you for allowing me and my best friend Shemp here to be idiots in front of a camera for a little bit for all of you. That being said, Shemp, I hate you. I love you.
I love you.
You want?
Quick, clip that. I'm gonna go for a safe strat actually. First off, so one of the things you can do is you can proxy off of this little guy that I just got right there. Okay, well never mind. So if you proxy on that guy, you can actually skip all of this that I'm doing. Well, theoretically, you can skip everything that I'm doing right now and just go right over here. But what I'm actually doing now is I'm going on this ledge to get to this egg early. Because if you go from left to right, well, now right to left on this egg, it is the most optimal way because you're actually going backwards. There's a whole cave section to my left right here. And that's where you go to the back section that I'm going to be showing you. I'm going way too high. But over here, if you just hold charge jump like this, he just jumps. I don't know why. He's not supposed to, but the game registers that. And then what we're going to be doing is going into Yeti Boxing 1. I say 1 because there's 2, and they're both equally as awful. So there is a goofy strat that I'm not going to do because I can't focus on that to beat this guy, and it's to hit the button to a certain like BPM. Is that right, Dylan? Something like that?
It's something to that effect. Honestly, my mental memory on this game is very confused between both the remaster, the Reignited trilogy, and the original. So personally, I always think of the song Toto Africa. So if we can get like a nice little hum of Toto in the background during it, that was an insane Yeti Boxing by Shemp. I'm hoping I can match it.
I'm just hearing 41! I was not even paying attention. I was just going.
I also got a 41.
Ain't no way.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yo! Dog. That's insane.
That's actually insane.
That's insane. Dude, we have so much in common.
I can't believe Spyro 3 has global cycles.
That's insane. That, dude, oh my God.
Do you want to start singing like Africa by Toto really quick though?
Yeah, sure.
I just kind of want to sing that song.
Okay.
Oh, true.
Oh,
you're
sorry.
right.
Oh, we have to go off key.
Yeah.
Gonna
take a lot, run me away from you. Go on. What's that? What's
Ain't
that?
nothing that 100 men or more could ever do.
Anyway, we have
yeah.
a wonderful donation, I think. I'm getting eyes from Chloe. Chloe, you have such piercing, beautiful eyes.
I was gonna.
Wow,
Respectfully.
thank you. It's mostly because, did you not hear Sonic? Because we have
I love Sonic.
a $100 donation from Lozzie with the message, much love to my fave lads. If I can't speak tomorrow, I blame you. Same.
It is.
Yeah, same, by the way. Mostly tall red Dylan.
Tall
ILY.
Red Dylan.
And that was contributed to the Swedish driving target for Need for Speed.
That's awesome.
We also have a $1 donation from GA Kitsune with the message, was told to donate by Mama Loz for uppies, and now I wish to have uppies too. We also have a $20 donation from Mr. Ryudo with the message, loving the show of you guys demonstrating new ways to play one of my favorite games. Keep up the great work and let the loser's body hit the floor.
Shouts to WrestleMania 17.
I thought it was a table.
Why not? I mean, what do you think you're ending up if you're going through the table?
Heaven?
Good wording, by the way.
Exactly.
God? God?
The voice of God is about to come down and speak to you.
Oh, thanks, man. I have a lot of questions. So now we're going to everyone's favorite part. I actually.
Ooh, unfortunate for me.
Oh yeah,
I
the
missed
instant. Is that the
here.
instant kill one? The goo.
So it's insta-kill, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
I forgot
whoa.
it faces you that way. That's fine. It buffed out.
Rabbit, brother.
In the words of Bradley Gaming, it'll buff out.
That's awesome.
Actually, in the words of me, but being quoted by Bradley Gaming, it'll buff out specifically.
Dude, you're such a scholar. You're so cool.
Yeah, that's like his new favorite phrase. He's been saying it all over the place. I love it.
Oh, he's been telling me I love you, but like whatever.
Weird.
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 Weird. What? What? Uh-oh. What? So, with one of the strats you're going to do with this guy is whenever you shoot these seeds into the ground, they automatically spawn little flowers or mushrooms. Now, the mushrooms, those are the ones that you bounce on. Now, what you're meant to do is make platforms with the mushrooms and flowers to get across into this whole puzzle. But what you can do, actually, is something called a super bounce. And let's see if I can get it here before I describe what it is. Hold on.
That's a thing in Legend of Spyro, too. Shout out to Legend
Nice.
of Spyro.
So, super bounce is basically whenever you hold charge and X, you'll hear Spyro do his like jump sound, like rapid fire, like, and then when you hear that, you can let go when you get to the apex, so the mushroom will push you up higher than the actual cap is. That way you can just skip the whole rest of the challenge, which is preferred because that's really boring, and I like going uppies. Now, we're going to be going through the rest of this level with all the screaming cats. Shout out to ESA speakers. And the rest of the level is pretty normal, actually. Like, we're just going to go through... Whoa, controller, you got to stop that. That was scary. Anyways, since the rest of this level is pretty normal, do we have any other donations we want to go through? What? Hello?
We do indeed. We have a $10 donation from Junecell with the message, sending love, but mostly spending ooh, ooh, ooh.
Ooh! Ooh.
We also have a $10 donation from the Rixer with the donation message, yo.
Yo. Yo.
We have $5 from Delty with the message, you know, there's a lot of talk of throwing someone through a table. Where is the table? Get it on screen. Honestly, the table is the main character of this run. Like,
Can we get like a name card for table if it's?
Alright, so someone hit up the info desk, please. We have $43 from Yorick from Grinder with the message, hey Dylan, wanna smash Shemp through a table.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys like RNG? That's just this entire boss, and I got bad RNG. See, you kind of time it? I'm awful. What?
That's pretty cool. Dude, that was like epic.
Okay. Anyways, Bentley, thank you. Okay, cool. That's awesome. So basically the whole shtick of this fight is that Bentley will throw out either green or red rockets, and look how happy he is, dude. Look how stupid and happy he is. He knows that he's like, oh, I'm just helping, dog. Like, this is the one we want because this gives us 50 individual rockets that we can just fire one by one, and it's easier to time, and it's a lot faster to get them. Also, these guys aren't really you can just do that. If you just jump in front of them, they explode. So
in a majority of speedrun categories, especially in race formats in particular, you have what are called the great equalizers, right? In Spyro 1 Vortex, it's called Tuco. In Spyro 3, it's called Bentley. And in this case, Bentley has shined RNG on me and given me the red rocket first try. And unfortunately for Shemp, it seemed like it came a bit later, so I am going to be gaining back a bit of time here via this section of the game. If you jump away from these enemies as such, you will never be hit by them. It's actually rather wonderful. You just keep in mind. The other aspect of RNG in this boss fight is sometimes he will throw eggs, which is very slow, and sometimes he will throw those, which is very fast. You ideally want to get a lot of those.
Oh!
That's upsetting. Okay, I actually have just thrown the time save I had otherwise. That was a really bad scorch fight for me. Oh well.
Are there any tricks that you do
actually,
in like Midnight Mountain that I don't do that could save you time?
No, actually you do, I think, one more trick than I do.
I do one more trick?
Yeah, I think you do. You do the swim and air off of the gem.
Like in Crystal Islands?
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Well, if I can get it.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not you? You know?
Why not me? You know, the hero of the story.
The hero of the story. I love you.
I'm sorry, I got lost in your eyes.
I got so lost.
I got so help. I need a map. Oh, I need this guy. I don't feel safe. So basically, the strat that we're talking about in this level is there are two swim and air opportunities. One of them is a lot harder than the other. One of them involves you getting kind of squished underneath a platform that pushes you down into the water, and whenever you initiate like swim, it'll kind of push you up. Sorry, bro. It'll kind of push you up a little bit. I feel bad. And then from there, you just instantly get swim and air. And if I don't get it, I'll get the backup. So also, I told Bradley, I killed this guy in a fun way, just for fun. Now, these are the platforms I get. Now, I got it first try in practice. Let's see. Nope. One more time. Hold on.
Come on, you got this. Lock in.
Nope. Luckily, we can do this one more time.
I was looking at your screen because I was believing in you so hard, and I just ran to the magnificent Marvello instead.
Oh, that's almost it. One more time. One more time.
I love that you're locking in for it because, like,
dang. Okay.
It's just, I respect it at that point, though, because you honestly put in honest effort there. It's an honestly hard trick because it's kind of timing related. I just have never figured out the timing at all.
Yeah, so it looks like we're both going to be going for the backup, right? You're going to be going for, like, the other way to do it?
Yep, so over here, it does lose quite a bit of time to hang that other trick first try. But if you just run to it initially, it doesn't lose that much, fortunately.
And this one's kind of weird because you have to kind of, like,
It reminds me specifically of another trick that we're going to see later in the marathon by Bradley Gaming. It's a Summer Forest swim and air. It's very similar to that, but I find that's a little bit more forgiving comparatively.
Dang. Yeah, this one's also kind of difficult for me, at least.
Yeah, no, it's still hard. Like, none of these tricks we're doing, by the way, are easy. It's just that there's a lot of practice and things that go into speedrunning this game.
There we go. There
Very
we
nice,
go.
Shemp.
Woo!
Good job. Come on.
Thanks, brother. Oh, okay. I got scared. I thought the audio just died. So this level is actually like really huge, and we do this because you actually have to do a couple laps around this to get like the fly power up to get all these like rogue eggs. And there's also an egg thief on a plane, which is kind of like like a throwback to Spyro 1, but as you can see, he's gone. So you're supposed to like chase him around, but if you just go ahead of him, he immediately starts running, and then that's it. And then this, let's see if we can get this. This is going to be a little trick. Hopefully, I got it in practice. Hopefully, I can get it here.
Here, you can have.
Ah, dang. Okay.
Hey, good job. You didn't. At least you didn't like.
Crash the game.
Yeah. I have no idea why you did that. I actually opted to like play it so safe.
To be fair,
I was terrified of crashing.
To be fair, I've never crashed there. Not a
That's
single
fair.
time.
I mean, listen, I respect
Except, could have been now.
Except for right now. The run ended.
The idea was you get Spyro kind of in the corner of that bonus portal, and whenever you finish, I know, oh my god, my stomach, dude, oh my god. Whenever you finish talking to that NPC and you get the egg, it immediately puts you into this this bonus portal. Unfortunately, I didn't get it, so I just had to walk around the corner.
Very nice egg thief. That trick is actually very hard.
Which you
and by very hard, I mean I'm bad at it, so it's hard for me.
I think we're going for the same thing, right?
Yeah, the egg thief off the bridge. Hopefully you're able to hook into him. It's honestly one of those tricks. There was recently a new setup discovered for it. I believe it was, I think Dak discovered it maybe. I could be wrong. Feel free to correct me in the Twitch chat if you know. But in general, it's a really nice new setup that was discovered, but I still utilize the old one because I haven't learned the new one.
Dang, dude.
So
I was like pixels off from missing him.
hey, but you hit him. That's what matters.
Now, Desert Ruins here is actually really
She's kind
fun.
of bad.
Dude,
Wait,
honestly,
do you see her?
Like, wait, is she on my screen?
Is she a swipe right, chat? Do we swipe right on
Wow,
target?
that was a definite no. Oh
That's
my
insane.
god.
I was sure that was like a yes, especially from like Deo.
So this
Sorry, I didn't mean that.
this stuff is actually really fun in terms of proxies because like you don't really have to set up any sort of like in enemy hitbox. You just kind of walk around them, and then whenever they do their attack, they just kind of shoot you forward. Now I'm going to be going for a trick that I don't think Dylan goes for. Let's see if I can actually hit it because it is kind of finicky to get. Oh, that was not good. Nope. There we go. And then we come over here.
Oh, nice, you're doing that.
Yeah, doing this.
I was trying to do an alternate route where you basically go to the level or the egg I was just on right there a little bit sooner, but I unfortunately just couldn't hit the proxy to get up to the place I needed to be. So instead, I just kind of continued on.
That one is super finicky. Like, it is very easy to get hit, and then once that platform goes down, the enemy dies, and you can't do it again unless you die and respawn. And that loses you a bunch of time.
Yep.
Now, we're both going to be in this little side-scrolling Sheila section, and it's pretty easy. There's not a lot going on in terms of like tech, except for that. That was awesome. You can easily mess it up if you don't like know your flow. But while we're here, we can go through some donations if the donation reader is available.
I am indeed available now. We have a $1 donation from 03D with a message, "Can you smell who's going through the table?"
Yeah, they stink. My God. It's me, sorry.
Wow,
Sorry.
wow, man, I can smell you from here. Jeez.
Sorry.
Gosh. We have $46 from Ollie Mears with no message, but they did redeem a ESA Summer 25 event t-shirt. And we have $10 from Toasty Stoat with a message, "Wait, this is a TAS. A table aftermath speedrun." And that was actually contributed to one of our new targets because we have opened a few more incentives since we got our other ones all met. So we have one for Saga Emerald Beyond, the low-level boss fight. We also have a couple for Pokemon Sapphire, one being the Glitch Trainer Battle and the other being the Sky Pillar Race. So if you want to see those, make sure to put your donations towards those targets.
Dang, that's unfortunate. Yeah. So I just was not paying attention. I just held the inputs before turning, and I just jumped off. I was supposed to jump to the right, but I just went straight ahead. So I lost a lot of time in that one. But, you know, we chillin'. Oh, so now we're in Haunted Tombs. Now, Dylan, how good are you at Tanks 1?
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad? Okay, cool. So I have a chance. Nice.
How good are you? Pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad. Oh, that dog's barking. Do you hear that dog barking?
Dude, those dogs are barking.
Those dogs are barking.
Brother.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. That was a little delayed, but, you know, we can work on it. It's fine. It'll buff
Yeah,
out.
well, eventually.
In the words of Bradley, I almost said the other thing.
In the words of BBL...
Sorry.
Sorry. You're gonna say it or what?
No, no.
Okay.
That's what he said.
All right.
He said,
All right.
oh my God, I'm sorry. This level makes me stressed. Even though it's not really that hard, it's just so much can go wrong so easily.
Yes. So another thing I just want to note about the difficulty scaling of this category, while it is immeasurably easy to get into and kind of begin, it has a great skill floor to engage in the game on. It does have an immeasurably high skill ceiling with a lot of optimizations that kind of go unsung until like you're at a certain point in the game. We do have a very, very high-level 100 egg runner actually in the room right now, who's absolutely cringing at this.
Yeah, I'm about
my
to say.
boy Daniel Davidson.
Unfortunate.
An absolute treat to hang out with so far this event. Which, by the way, if you haven't ever been to an ESA, I would very strongly advise that you consider it. It lets you meet and connect with people that you otherwise maybe would never do, and it is honestly a wonderful, wonderful reason to just kind of do something awesome for charity.
And it's a
Something
very
greater.
It's a very unique experience. Hello. It's a very unique experience. Like I've never had anything like this before, and this is my third ESA, and I'm very happy that this is my third, and I get to continue on with ESA. So if you're curious about coming to one of these events, please by all means look into doing it if you can. All right, let's see if I can get the God Tanks one.
I also want to say a quick shout to Julia Bandicoot for the 5 gifteds to the ESA channel. Thank you for supporting this wonderful, wonderful marathon. It is awesome of you to do that. I appreciate that.
Hello? Yeah, this is not God Cycle.
Unfortunately, I missed that little flop jump there. The finals back it up and just go back.
Oh, that was bad. Oh, well. I still got it. Well. Well. Oh, my.
Right.
Okay, something's going on with my disc, actually. That egg took too long to hatch.
I think I might have forgotten to get the egg next to Desert Ruins.
The one behind the wall?
Yes. Did you get it?
I got that one.
Are you sure?
I
didn't see you get it.
Do you want to go double check?
Yeah, let me check for you.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. You might have a chance because my disc isn't loading the eggs properly.
What do you mean? Is it taking longer?
It's taking long, like a lot longer.
I feel like mine is too, weirdly. Like not much longer, but like a little bit.
Also, you have to realize that you have a way better Sorceress than me.
No.
No?
Have you seen my recent 8% runs?
No.
I've been losing like a minute and a half every run.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. We're both
it's a
horrible
tough
at
day.
the Sorceress.
Yeah, so like this final boss fight that we're going to be encountering soon, that's what Shemp is referring to. It is unironically one of the most challenging bosses to optimize to a high level. There's quite literally, I believe, 2 different Bibles, quite literal Bibles of how to fight the boss by Jeremy Thompson and Fady 180.
He's not wrong.
And it is genuinely a very needed resource in the community because it is just insanely difficult to optimize and really get a good Sorceress without really looking at the information presented in those wonderful documents. So here we're gonna hop into this giant barrel, head to the Dino Mines tunnel, and yeah, hopefully this just goes okay.
So the funny thing with these dinosaurs is that like what they do is that when they see you, they start their animation of pulling their gun out, and then they shoot you. And sometimes they can like kind of stun lock you, but not really. But if you just run past them, they just don't shoot you. Like they just unload more or less. Okay, well that was rude. That's what would happen.
Nobody saw that, right?
Yeah, no one saw that. Yeah.
Nobody was looking at what
just
happened on my screen.
On yours? Oh no. They're focused on how good I was on my.
Dude, you're really dreamy over there.
Dude, yeah.
You're really handsome and
I try my best.
adorable.
I need to try harder.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
you look a little bit like a horse sometimes, but
Dude.
that's okay.
Well, I'm dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
It's a tick. Sorry.
Drop it, Jehoshaphat.
Now, this is like the tunnel that we did in the beginning of the game, but this one is not like an auto position one. You actually have to move around, and it's
don't
pretty
bump
easy.
it. I just bonked on that. I didn't even know you could bonk on that.
It's pretty easy up until the very end, where it's easier to actually hit one because the controls here are not that great.
Jumping,
Oh, so fat. What?
Brother.
Brother. Brother.
What? What?
What?
What?
If I can clutch out anything, it's to have a good Sorceress.
Yeah, I mean,
That would be
listen,
like a
that
photo
is-
finish.
That is a big thing here. Sorceress, similarly to Scorch, can be a bit of an equalizer. Yeah, it does appear that I missed that egg. I didn't think I went over there, but that's fine. I recognize my egg count a little bit late, but I'm happy to recognize it at all. We will be entering roughly at the same time, so we are going to be engaging in what is going to be kind of a bit of a photo finish. We'll see what happens, folks.
Oh, dude. It only took you to crash and start over for me to have a chance.
I mean, to be fair with you, I did kill you in Sunseeds 1, and you also messed with my. I had to hit 2 Sunny proxies.
And you did it like
Spot.
perfectly, dude.
Yeah, I mean, listen, some things happen.
So Dylan, do you want to distract yourself and describe how we do this fight?
So the Sorcerer's boss fight is comprised of 3 phases. The first phase specifically comprised of cannons. The cannons are stationary; they do not move whatsoever. And they do take a while to get onto the field. In the meantime, we watch Agent 9 and try to predict the cycles for them based off of, by cycles, I mean the cycle for which one's going to be shot down, based off where he's moving. Here, I took a little bit longer to predict where he was going. That is fine, though. I will instead opt to go ahead and start shooting here. And then we're going to go ahead and aim. I'm hoping that she stops sometime soon, like sometime this century, whatever, that works. I got a little lucky there.
Nice. Triple cannon. That is really good. Guys.
Gang gas, gang gas.
And here I'm going to be attempting to do a trick called tank skip. I'm going to wait for the Sorceress to stop, aim in, and hopefully hit them and get them to drop a second tank. That is so unfortunate. That is so deeply unfortunate for me. It's fine. All right,
I'm like so locked in.
Shemp, I need you to crash. Because,
Oh, no problem.
because What?
What happened?
I have no idea what just happened, but I just got the luckiest tank skip I think that has ever been recorded in human history.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
And
No! Brother! I'm like so distraught right now, dude. Dog. That's
I honestly
insane.
have no idea how that worked.
Time. That's
Time.
insane. That's insane. There's absolutely no way that just happened.
We're there, partner. So, ladies and gentlemen, I once again would like to just take a moment as the victor, just really quick. The winner of the race, DylanJayFox, the greatest of all time, the greatest to ever do it, the man of the hour, if you will. Just to say thank you so much to ESA for allowing a dumb idiot from New York, a dumb idiot from Texas to come here and play our childhood favorite game for you all of you wonderful people here in attendance, those of you watching around the world. Thank you so much. And Shemp,
Yep.
you suck.
Yeah. Hey, they're being wholesome back there.
Yeah.
Look. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go make sure he's not in more trouble.
I think after this run, though, I think I'm going to have a beer.
We're doing this bit again. Okay. We're doing
Maybe
this bit.
2 beers. Maybe 3 beers. Maybe 4 beers. Maybe 5 beers. 6 beers. 7 beers. 8 beers. 9 beers. And a Bloody Mary.
Hey, hands up! Hands up! Hey! That was, I'm on 1%.
Hey, it works.
Awesome.
1% more than you need.
That's insane. I cannot believe that just happened.
Anyway, it's not over quite yet. We still have to go
Oh,
through
yeah.
that incentive.
We do, which I sent you the-
I definitely remembered. I promise.
I'd say I totally remembered, actually. So let me make sure actually this cheat code works. 1 sec.
Now, how many times have I told you not to?
It does not work.
Okay, that's
That's
fine.
awesome.
We will
Okay.
simply just
We will-
manually run.
We will
That's fine.
simply just go there.
Anyway, this is me and Subway. Me and who, me and who, me and who, me and who, me and
Me and who, me and who, me.
Anyway, that's it.
For anyone who didn't know, there's allegedly a cheat code that's supposed to be able, after you beat the Sorceress, if you don't get the warp ability, to warp you to different levels because Sparks gets an ability later to warp you to different levels, and apparently that just didn't work. So that's cool.
I was just watching you play, by the way. I forgot I had to go. I
have a chance!
I forgot I had to keep going.
Well, the thing is, we have to do the tutorial for Hunter, so we can do a 3, 2, 1 once we finish that.
Yeah.
So for anyone who doesn't know, the skateboarding minigame with Spyro, it's fun. It's just goofy little fun. It was around the time that the Tony Hawk games were kind of popping off, so Insomniac was like, bro, we could do that.
Skateboarding,
dude. Dude. Can I get a saw, dude? Saw, dude.
Oh.
Saw, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So since we already beat this level, we get this whirly gig that takes us to the end of the level, which is where the ESA speakers blew out. So we can go actually. Okay, well that was rude. We can actually go in there and then start the skateboarding minigame, which has a banger track, by the way, which you're only going to hear until Dylan gets there. Hurry up, bud. Come on, come on, come on. You're winning. You're the winner. Come on.
Stay forever.
It's terrible.
It's so long.
It takes forever.
I wish I had a PSTV the way it's loaded like instantly. Oh man.
Oh, if only they were like $8 million. Oh, that's crazy. So what Hunter's doing here is he's telling you how to do.
That was sick.
Wait, what?
He just shine spiked me, bro. He just absolutely set me. He sent me to shops.
So what Hunter does here is he explains to you how to do the basic tricks, which Hunter, or not Hunter, but Dylan needs because he just said, and I quote, I don't know how to do the tricks. So it's kind of weird that he's showing you how to do this because you do this in the first level of the game. Like there's a mini portal with this exact control scheme. So that's cool. But what we're going to do is we have to beat, we have to beat Hunter. Does this still count? No. We have to beat Hunter in the thing that we're actually going to do, which is get the most points. So we have to do that real quick. I think in Reignited, you can actually...
But you have to wait the whole time for it, too, in this game.
Yeah, because in Reignited, you can you can just start
Wait, I don't do that.
Is that the thing you start and then just quit, or you just get the points and quit? In Reignited.
Do I have to jump off this?
Yeah, and do a flip.
I like just let it flip. I started off with like a twisted lemon, too, because I just was not reading the text at all.
You're a lost cause. You're actually.
I told you how to do it. It doesn't change in Reignited either, and I played that one like a billion times.
So you're gonna get a little taste of what we're gonna be doing because we have to do it here with Hunter. But what I was saying with Dylan is that the in Reignited you can just get the amount of points you need to beat first and then just quit, but the game just assumes that you won already without having to do the whole thing. So we're getting some extra eggs. So this is actually 102 egg. An ESA exclusive, if you will. So first we have to beat at least, what is Hunter's like max? Is it like, what, 10,000 or 15,000 or something like that?
I don't know. Sorry.
What's yours, 2?
3.
3? Dude, actually, dude, you're moving up in the world. I'm proud of you.
I'm just going to literally beat his like number, and then I'm just going to sit here for like a little bit. I'm going to check my phone.
Just going to scroll TikTok real fast. Hey, ESA, do you want to see my TikTok feed?
Oh, that's how you do that. Okay, I remember how to play this game now. I'm remembering it from Reignited specifically.
Oh, actually, I'm cracked. I'm cracked. Wait, hold on. Check this out. Can I get all 5? Aww.
Right.
Oh well. Hey. Someone said a letter. I didn't like that letter.
I should have done the 117 bit.
What's the 117 bit?
Where I just get over the point total and then go to the bathroom.
Should we go get some ice cream? Come back.
Hey, can somebody give me some ice cream? No, I'm kidding. I don't want ice cream.
I hate ice cream.
I
hate
I'm
happiness.
lactose intolerant.
Let me get
That's not true.
It's lactose free.
I'm going to say, yeah, the ice cream here is lactose free.
Well,
what's your excuse now, weather boy?
I'm stupid.
I'm stupid. Well, what? Hey! Whoa! Hey! Whoa! Party foul!
That's some foul play right there.
Well, what?
Seeing it. I would never cheat in the game.
Well, while we wait 13 years for
I would never interfere with somebody else's.
Dylan to finish this, you want to go through those little bit of donations that we have while we do some skateboarding?
Oh. Okie dokie, we have a $2 donation from Sadie with the message, I'm making both of the dogs watch your guys' speedrun.
As you should.
Y'all are doing great.
Yo, shout out
so
Rapunzel.
Cool.
Shout out Rapunzel.
Love y'all.
I hate you, Shaggy.
Yes, everyone everyone say I hate you, Shaggy.
We have a $1 donation from G.A. Kitsune with the message, this is to the tune of Through the Fire and Flames, but I'm not going to lie, I don't properly know it. So imagine it's to that tune in your heads. So far away, we wait for the day as both Dylan and Shemp races on. We feel the pain of the speedrun lost in 1,000 frames. Through the tables and memes, we carry on.
Memes we carry on.
All right, let me see. Where's
I'm at 0 now. I'm ready.
Dude, you ready?
I'm
Here,
ready.
Post up like this.
Yeah, you want to?
Actually, just go to whatever. Just go to whatever.
Whichever one I want.
Yeah, whatever one you want, dude. You can pick.
I'm gonna go up to the most inconvenient one.
Okay. All right, I'm ready.
Yay! I'm going all the way up here.
Okay. Okay. You're wasting time. I love it. I love it.
Listen, you told me to go whichever one I want.
Sorry,
so
I
I'm
mean,
taking advantage of that.
I fell asleep. I'm asleep.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, crowd, count off on 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alrighty. So this is Spyro 3.
So this is Spyro 3, Year of the Dragon.
So this is Tony Hawk's Dragon Rider. So
what are they doing?
I'm not feeding into this bit. So immediately I'm off to an awful start because I just forgot to hit the X button again, but I'm gonna get a free one right here. No one ever goes for this because it's really slow and inconvenient, but I'm here, so I might as well do it. And it's a free 1,000. I'm also not gonna tell Dylan what it is because he stinks and I hate him. See? Nuh-uh. What you were saying? What? Actually, check this out. I'm gonna keep my speed. Check this out. Strat, keep my speed. Check it out. Wait. And I'm so fast. Wait, I'm so fast. And then...
God, you're so fast.
I'm so fast.
Oh, you're so cute and so fast. Wow.
Wow. Interesting. Is this a strat? Just keep going up the ramp and just keep doing the tricks?
I mean, listen, the game's a game.
Listen.
And that's how I know how to play it.
Cheating. Oh, dude, bonus gem? Actually, hold on.
You can't let me beat you in the skateboarding minigame where I just learned the buttons, right? You're not good, dude.
No. You're faking it. You knew it the whole time. I'm just dude right. I don't know why I did that.
I mean, I know roughly some of it.
Ooh.
I figure you would know more of it because you're like really into like all of the cool like little extra things with Spyro. If you guys don't know, Shemp has a wonderful YouTube channel where he covers like a lot of cool gaming stuff. He's covered like the Spyro games like ad nauseum, and I genuinely think you should check them out. Like almost too much, if you ask me. But
makes
like,
me hate Spyro more.
It actually like it might ruin the game for me, low key, but that's fine.
It's whatever.
It is what it is. No, for real though. Shemp makes some wonderful videos. Shemp Official on YouTube. Check him out. Thank you.
Three. I keep forgetting what tricks I already do, and it's like, oh, dude, you just got 4 points.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh!
Bro, honestly, that's kind of sick. That's a good number to look at. Hey, you beat the course record at least.
Dude, that's awesome.
Dude. Woo! I can't see. You flashbang.
There's so many things floating. So, was that the last target?
That's the last thing we got before, you know, we have to hop up there and talk a little bit.
We have a picnic on a nice table that's going to stay intact.
We have a wonderful table up there for somebody.
Do you want to go see how nice this table is?
I'm excited to see this table. Ladies and gentlemen, VSA, thank you so much. We'll be back with you in just a moment.
No, I do see one of our runners skulking about back there. Dylan.
Oh, sorry. I was just looking
At the table? You were looking at the table?
I was just looking at the future here.
Sorry, your mic is off. There we go.
Apologies, I was just looking at the future here, and that future isn't for myself. It is for my unlucky, unwilling, unable to beat me opponent, ladies and gentlemen. My name's DylanJayFox. I'm the winner of the 100-egg race here. That means I get the honor, the pleasure of murdering my best friend. Isn't that awesome?
Yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to once again remind you this is all done safely. It is done by professionals. Do not try any of what you're going to see at home. I would like
Please.
to also take a moment and quickly remind you all what's all about. We're all here for Alzheimer's Fondant. We're all here to donate to a phenomenal cause. We're all here to raise money, generate things, share this stream around, donate what you can, and make sure, no matter what, that you enjoy the show that we're putting on here, because next year, we're hoping to be back. The year after that, we're hoping to be back. The year on, we're hoping to keep raising money for this wonderful foundation until we find a cure for Alzheimer's, and we are going to find a cure. We're going to rise above Alzheimer's, and Shemp.
I'm
Shemp.
Shemp,
What do
you
you have
got
to say, Shemp?
shorter.
No, he looks a lot more handsome, if you ask me.
Oh, but no. That too much.
Wait, is that the guy that's going for the table, or?
Is that the guy who's
What
going
do you
for the
mean? This is
table? Are
Shemp.
you going for the table?
Of course he is. Shemp, what do you mean?
No.
What do you mean, Shemp?
No.
No?
We need
What do you
to
think?
We need to change this. We need to change this, buddy.
We need to change this? We need to
buddy.
change this?
We need to change this? We need to change this.
Scan me on standby. Oh!
We're going to take a brief intermission. Thank you guys for being here. Donate to the charity. My ribs hurt. I love you, Mom and Dad. I'll see you guys later. I love you. Bye.